In this video, I'm going to show you how to use groups. So let's jump straight into our project.codemo account, and I'm going to head over to our groups page. Okay, so a group is a collection of people essentially, and the reason that you might have a collection of people will vary. For an example, here you can see that we've got a company called Art Creative, and we've created that company as a group, so that now we can see that we've got 3 people associated with the company Art Creative. So that's an external reason, an external company that we've created as a group. And we can also have an internal reason to create a group as well, such as our copy, production and design team. So you might create your teams as groups as well. And you can see that we have 4 people in copy, 5 people in production and 5 people in design. So that's how you can see that you've got those people that are associated with that group. But you might also have a group that's not necessarily for an external reason or an internal reason, but it might be for something else, such as our Christmas party planners. This is actually just for an event, but what this means is that we can see now that there's 4 people that are part of this team, and they actually have one project. So you can see that people are part of groups, and then groups are also then attached to projects. So we can see which projects a group has in progress. So if we go to our Christmas party planners projects, we can see that they have find a venue. If we navigate back in our navigation here, we could go to Art Creative and we see that they have 3 people, and we jump to the people page with Art Creative as a filter. But then if we go back, we can go to Art Creative and go to projects and see they have 3 projects underway as well. So having a group and then attaching it to projects, tasks, payments and time means that then we can go into projects, tasks, payments and time and filter any of those entities and understand which of those that Art Creative is part of, or which of those that the group is part of. So a group is a great way for us to attach a reason to something, such as an external company, an internal team or an event, and say which projects, people, payments and time are associated with this group. And then in our groups list, if I just hop back to groups here, we can see all our different groups in here, and we can actually search for those as well. So if we want to search for Brave, for example, we can see Brave Creative, and we can quickly hop to the people or the projects that they have as well. Now if we want to create a new group, I can click New Group here, or I can click Create New and Group here. Both do the same thing, but as we're on the groups page, I'll click here. And creating a new group is really straightforward. All we need to do is add an image for them. Typically it would be their logo, but you could use an emoji or an Unsplash image as well. In this instance, I've actually got a logo here. And then I'll add the group name. So this is going to be for a company called Rubik's. So I've got the logo and I've got the name. It's pretty much all I need. The invoice details is optional. If you plan to charge or take payments from this company, then you would probably want to add their invoice details, which would be their name, address, so that when you add them as a company on a payment, they'll show on the from section, and you'll obviously be on the to section. So adding their address in there pulls that data into the invoice. Otherwise we can just click save, and there we go. We have our group created successfully. From here we could go and add people from the list. So for example, if we wanted to add Tom to this group, we just click and Tom's added to the group. So I hope that helps you see a little bit more about why you'd use groups, how to use groups and how to create a group as well. But if you've got any questions around groups, please get in touch with our support team. We'd be very happy to help.